Hello, my name is Ryan Carter and I work at the Carver Branch Parish Library. And today I'm going to show you how to make a baseball themed mason jar. Now you're just going to need a few supplies for this craft, but it will take a few days to make the craft, so just be patient. But it's only a couple steps each day. Number one, you're going to need a mason jar. Number two, you'll need a paintbrush. You will also need acrylic white paint and acrylic red paint. Those will be given to you in the grab and go in condiment cups. You also will be given a sheet of sandpaper. And to finish it all off, you will be given some twine. All right, so to start off, you just take your empty mason jar and you're just going to paint the outside of it solid white. Get a pretty thin coat. I obviously can't do it now because you have to wait for it to dry overnight. But so what you're going to do is just cover the entire outside with white paint. And then once you get a light coat, you let it sit and dry for overnight. Overnight is ideal because if you don't let it dry overnight, the paint could start to flake when you put on the next coat. All right, so then the next day, you're just gonna go at it again. Do another coat. It probably takes about 5 to 10 minutes for each coat. Just go slow with it so you get every spot. And I found that it was easier after I did the top half to turn it upside down and do the bottom half for each coat. And that should make things easier. And so when you're done with the 3 coats, so 3 days, that is when you are going to put the red lines on it. Now this is the trickiest part. This is what the red paint's for. You should just do 2 curved lines like a baseball and then just do your little sprouts outside of each line, kind of like branches of a plant. And just take your time so you don't mess up, because there's no going back and redoing it if you mess up. Now that's the trickiest part. Everything else in the craft is relatively easy. But if you happen to have a paint pen, that could make this part a lot easier instead of using a paintbrush, but it was perfectly fine to use a paintbrush as well. So either one, it's up to you. Also, another option is before you put the red paint on, you can distress the paint off the engravings, like this right here, the engravings, if you choose to. I didn't choose to because I just think it doesn't look as good, but some people might like that distressed look. So that is why the sandpaper's in there. Just a complete optional choice for you. And then also, completely optional is just to make a little bow out of twine and wrap it a couple times around the top. That's just, more for a decorative look. And these are great to be used at like parties or, graduation presents or just home decor. And good for, holding utensils or pencils or anything like that. All right, so that is how you create your baseball mason jar. Y'all have a good day.